All right, everyone, welcome back. I know I've already made a few videos on the three-line strike 1 minute scalping strategy, but this is going to be the final product. I've made a few tweaks, and I'll go over that in a second. But first, if you haven't, subscribe to my YouTube. Post my trade recaps of the trades I took live. Also post strategy videos in here. Right now I'm trading the three-line strike strategy live every day. So check those out. Here's the TikTok if you want to follow me on TikTok. And then join us on the Discord. I stream my screen in here and call out these trades. I also post my recaps in here as well for the day. And then I'll post the links to my YouTube videos for the recap videos. I have a strategy section where we have links to all the strategy videos on YouTube. So I'll post those in here as well. So let's get into the indicators we need and get this started. Alright, so the first indicator we're going to need is Super Trend by Kevin Ozbiljic. Second indicator we're going to need is the three-line strike by the trade floor. The third indicator we're going to need, this is going to be used for our stop loss, is ATR bands. It's going to be this one by Alexander TH. And then our final indicator is going to be the volatility oscillator. And it's going to be this one by Barry Vid. So the settings for these, for the super trend, we're just going to change the indicator time frame to 5 minutes. Three-line strike is on default settings. ATR bands, we're going to change the ATR multiplier upper and lower to 2 on each of those. By default it's set to 1, so change those to 2. And then for the volatility oscillator, we're going to go to style and get rid of these labels right here, regular bullish, hidden bullish. So we're going to get rid of all of those. That way we just have a clean indicator down here with the line and the bands. Now let's go over some examples of some longs and shorts. Alright, so for a long entry, super trend, the 5 minute super trend has to be green. That's this green dotted line down here. So that's a confirmation we're in an uptrend. And our signal is going to be these three-line strike bull candles. So we have one here. And our confirmation that it's going to be a valid entry is the volatility oscillator has to close above this top band. So all our conditions are met. We're going to take our entry on the close of that candle. We're going to set our stop loss to 2 times the ATR, which is this bottom band here. And we're going to set our take profit to 1.5 times the risk. So our profit target was hit on that one. Now let's go over an example of a short. So for our short entries, the 5 minute super trend has to be red. We have to get a 3-line strike bear symbol. And for our confirmation, the volatility oscillator, the white line has to close below this bottom band. All our conditions are met on this candle here. We're going to set our stop loss to 2 times the ATR, which if you look up here on the left, it'll show you what the price is for 2 times ATR. So right here it's 12,845 and 26 cents. Set our take profit to 1.5 times the risk, and our target is hit on there. Now I'm going to test this 100 times and I'll show you the results at the end of the video. Alright, so here are the results after 100 tests. We had 57 wins and 43 losses for a win rate of 57%. The time taken for those 100 trades was 15 days. And all these signals were taken during regular market hours. None were taken in the overnight session. So these 15 days were market hours only. Most wins in a row was 7. Most losses in a row was 5. The gain on the account, if you're risking 1%, was 42.5%. If you're risking 2% per trade, you would have gained 85% on your account. So that's number 2 on our strategies list. NASDAQ futures 3-line strike 1-minute scalping strategy. It was up here at the top. The first way I had it. I did delete that video because I started trading it live and we had a 12 loss losing streak. So I made some changes to it so we could avoid those huge losing streaks and avoid a lot of drawdown. Also, if you've seen my UT bot strategy on the 1-minute time frame, you can add this volatility oscillator to that as well, and that'll help filter out some of the bad signals as well. And you can do a 1 to 1.5. The original video, I had multiple take profits set, but to keep everything consistent, you can stick with the strict 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. So the rules on that one: STC for a long, STC has to be below this 25 level. Once we receive a buy signal, the STC has to be green and still below the 25 level. And then the third confirmation is going to be this volatility oscillator is closed above this top band. So all our conditions are met on this one. Stop loss is set to the swing low, targeting 1.5 times the risk. So that one worked out. Now we'll go over a short. So for a short entry, STC has to be above this 75 level. Then once we get a sell signal, STC has to be red and still above the 75. Our third confirmation is the volatility oscillator closes below the bottom band. All the conditions are met here. Set our stop loss to the last swing high, targeting 1.5 times the risk. And our take profit is hit on that one. So if you watch the UTC bot strategy, I show you 2 different ways to use it. This one that I'm showing you now is the reversal strategy. And then the second way you can use it that you'll see in the video is as a trend following strategy. So you can apply this the same way as a trend strategy as well by adding this third indicator. And as you can see, these 2 sell signals were filtered out. So we had a sell signal here. We're sitting above the 75 level on STC. Got a sell signal. STC is red, but the volatility oscillator is not closed outside of this bottom band. So that one got filtered out. That would have turned out to be a loss. Had another entry here. 2 conditions are met. The volatility oscillator did not confirm that signal, so we would not have taken that one and avoided a loss there as well. And then we turned around and had a buy signal here. All the conditions were met on this one. And this one would have turned out to be a winner.